None of us
Okay.
knew.
I specifically begged you not to tell Klaus.
Well, I
Didn't tell anyone to keep that a secret. I assumed that was common knowledge.
You were
I
the
made
only
a-
one in there.
I mean, I made a public proclamation. There were guards there.
Not quite. There's a reason that he chucked the sword at you all, to warn you. Well, to allow me to warn you. That thing... It's... horrible.
Indeed. I saw the barricade and assumed the pirates were keeping something frightening caged within the bowels. It was closer to the pirates themselves. I had given the announcement that I had given the retreat, hoping that since how the men serving under us were closer to the shore, I had hoped that by the time whatever it was, PO'd as it probably was, being kept within that cage, would be preoccupied with the things closest to it, namely the pirates. I can honestly say I did not expect what came out of that cave. I've been gathering as we've gone along that you guys have come across something like it before.
Something very much like it.
What?
Now, this is also one of the main reasons why I'm coming forward, putting my chips on the table. I would like the same be done by the rest of you. I would like to know your ins and outs as well, which is why I am coming forward. You knew about the creature. I have never heard nor seen anything like it. I had hoped it would be something that a barricade would hold behind, but apparently it was merely hiding the pirates for the time being. Now, where did you see this creature? What do you know about the creature? And what exactly are your powers?
That creature. Similar to one that we encountered on our first mission.
Yeah.
I almost... That I went behind that barricade to find out what they were hiding. It's unsheltered energy. It hurts so much. So much pain.
Sorry, I was just reading Dogi's stuff.
I can't. I'm trying to find a way for her to introduce it. Vell just kind of, in an uncharacteristic display, not only do you guys hear her voice starting to distort and become fearful, you almost hear her becoming uncomfortable, and willingly, she moves into Kun. Claus is not happy with me, and I can tell.
He's not happy with a lot of things.
Klaus, please. Be angry with me first.
Yeah, Korim's pretty much giving Klaus the side eye and going, please don't blow up.
Yeah, since Korim is taking a side eye, he can probably see a drip of blood coming from his mouth. What? Klaus is so angry right now that he's biting his lip.
Oh.
Immediately, Kun puts his arm on Klaus's shoulder.
He's just...
He is shaking. He's shaking, he's gripping his quarterstaff. White knuckle hold. Yeah, angry.
Answer your question, Whisper. The first time we encountered such a creature was very much on our first mission when we encountered Archer, or rather, we managed to subdue Archer, and we destroyed a tower that was surrounded by crystalline golems. In the
Also
moment of
pigs.
Yeah.
Where did this take
But not
place?
much. About a week before we met you. a
And
month
where?
A month before the pirate killed me.
Where did this take place? Was it near the forest?
From memory, the cave was on the other side of the caldera from Tagura. The thing is that the creature itself wasn't in the cave. Its presence.
Let me just pause you, Ash, and let him see the map first, then you can continue. So, you'll see in the bottom right-hand corner where it says, bottom left-hand corner, it says Archer Manticore Fight. That was where the golems and the tower were. And of course, a little bit above that, you can see Pirate Cove / Vine Monster.
Odd.
So yeah, continuing. In the moment of destruction of the golems in the tower, we felt this presence from far to the north. We can only assume that it was within the jungles. But it was a creature, the sense and feel that we got of the creature was the same as that which was found in the cove.
I am a little bothered. This knowledge about this creature was not made public. The fact that the northern jungle has an influence that powerful all the way down here.
And then we recently got the information that there is another one to the northeast.
The creature, northeast. Right. Okay. Now.
I don't know.
Yes, dear?
It's pain. No more. It was... We need to... What to do about them?
Okay.
We need to figure out what they are and deal with them.
Agreed. It is currently my suspicion that they are somewhat responsible for the disappearances of those earlier expeditions into the jungle.
I also, if there are three, I think they may have something to do with the goddesses. They were so twisted and in pain when Claus and I tried to speak to them. So much pain. Claus,
I'm out of character. When did you try to speak to
This
the
was right after
creatures?
this was right after she was going to be banished, and Klaus did a prayer.
Yeah, Klaus
Okay,
was-
okay.
Yeah, I don't think the goddesses were in pain. We were in the pain.
Well, I thought that we were feeling the goddess's pain. I apologize.
No, you were feeling you were certainly feeling something from that experience of being wherever the hell within the crystals you were. If that was a warning from the goddess, an interruption to the warning, or even the feeling that the goddesses themselves are experiencing, I leave that for a mystery for you to just...
Well, basically, I'm going to still stick by my statement saying that I think that the creatures are something to do with the goddesses, because there are 3 of them.
So
And-
is she making that assumption out loud so that we could hear it?
Yes, I stand by my earlier shuddering, so much pain statement.
Got it.
Ugh.
It
I
is
am
very
legit
possible.
shivering. I'm moving.
It is very possible. This all comes down to a much needed much needed expedition into the jungle. This mystery must be dug out.
Agreed.
Now, I have laid my chips on the table, come completely open, revealed my powers, abilities, family ties, all of my weaknesses and strengths. I was wondering if you'd all mind doing the same.
Very well. I'll start. My name is Kun Anwin.
Alright.
I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Kun.
As to my history, I'm afraid that's a little difficult because my memory is spotty. But what I can tell you is that I used to be a part of an organization called the Blood Stripes. We were a mercenary band.
Go on.
I don't know how I acquired my powers. That area of my life is a bit of a blur to me. But I do know that I wasn't born with them.
Very well. What is the limit and reach scope of your powers, so to speak?
As for my physical abilities, I think of myself as very skilled with the spear, but I do not use it for attack. I use it for defense, deflection, turning opponents' attacks against them, and protecting those who are my charges.
Seeing you fight, you seem an adequate tank in that regard. What of the darkness powers?
I do not know, but my magic appears to be focused in my eyes.
Interesting.
If my eyes are damaged in any way, my powers wane.
Oh. Well, that'll be a note for my book, just in case Mia decides to take control of you.
My powers
Well,
are
alright.
incredibly dangerous. I had to undergo great discipline in order to not hurt any of you with them. I have to do preparation before I unleash my abilities. If I do not, your very life force will be sapped from you.
Well, in that case, thank you for not sapping my life force. I need that.
There is a little bit of fire that emanates from me, so should I choose. Do not worry. It only burns the guilty.
Interesting. Fire and shadow. Fire and shadow. Hellhound indeed. Alright. So, you can't create shadow. You can't... you do seem a little dark and edgy when you get serious.
No, I utilize my own shadow to create darkness.
That would be a useful trick if anyone could. I don't suppose anybody else here has seen or heard of anything like this before. The
If someone had,
controlling of darkness.
If someone had, I would have asked them about it. Like I said, I
Alright
don't know
then.
where my powers come from. All I know is that they are centered in my eye, and if I do not focus, you will all be hurt by them.
Well, I can tell you this. You have me intrigued. If, by any chance, we do manage to dig out the secrets of the jungle, I would be more than happy to accompany you in your quest to find answers to who you were. I detect a lot of interesting drama. Could write a novel. All right.
If you insist on doing it, I will not stop you, but I will be honest, it's not something I am terribly interested in.
You don't want to know who you were or where you came from? What if you have a family?
You see Kuhn look down. I know for a fact that I don't.
You sound so uncertain for someone with so many questions and no answers.
When I hear my parents behind me screaming, telling me to run, and see beasts, jump them.
What kind of beasts?
Like I said, my memory is blurred. I must have blotted it out because I was very young. Trauma has a way of doing that.
I have my suspicions. We've been talking a lot about mysterious beasts lately. Alright. Well, thank you, Kuhn. Klaus!
Klaus is actually taking a very deep breath. There's still blood coming from his lip, but he just wipes it off real quick and levels a very, very flat glare.
Same question, my boy.
Ask.
I gathered so much. You have a brother, obviously adopted. You are of an influential and wealthy family. Where did your power come from? I understand you're a priest. What does that entail? What is the breadth and scope of your power? Where did it come from? What is its potential?
I am no priest. I am a shaman. I deal with the dead. Life, death, and fate.
Life, death, and fate. Do you also control shadow?
I can summon darkness, but that is from my heritage.
Interesting. Darkness. Like when you say summon darkness, you can make the area around you darker, less visible?
Okay, Klaus just snaps his fingers and everything goes dark.
Interesting.
Oh yes.
Interesting. Now,
Before I forget.
This is good. I like this.
And he
could
snaps his
use-
fingers again, and it disappears. I can only do that once a day currently, but I will train myself to use it more. However,
Once a day. You don't seem to understand this, my boy. Once a day might be exactly what we need. Please go on. What other little tricks can you do?
Oh, that reminds
I am.
me.
Just quickly, Korim, as Korim,
Kun first. Kun speaks first. He's been trying to speak.
That's after watching Klaus. I've been practicing, and I picked up a new trick. He snaps his fingers, and you see darkness emanate from Whisper.
What is going on? The edge lord, it's infectious.
Klaus just rolls his eyes. It's because I'm a tiefling. Just because my horns don't show doesn't mean I'm less of a tiefling.
He snaps again, and he changes it to, and he changes the darkness emanation from Korim.
So you can generate this darkness.
Only if I am focusing